What is up, dogs? New week, Monday. 200 this morning. We didn't hit a new low last week. That means we need to polish up a little bit, which is fine. Not gonna stress about it. We're still making, we're definitely making gains. I feel stronger, still just as good, but we didn't dry up as much last week. We look to polish and tighten the bolts this week. What's on the schedule for today? Long cardio session, same old shit when it comes to eating. They're cleaning, we hired some fucking team to fucking clean the apartment or some shit. Had to put down fucking law to get the apartment cleaned. And yeah, see how the fucking day goes. I have so much shit to do this week. Exam that I haven't started studying for. Dialed University, launching soon. Zeke check going. Even though the scale didn't hit a new low, I definitely feel more lean. Yes, sir. So another thing I just thought about is, right, the deeper you go into the cut, you don't have to drop the calories as hard, but you want to increase those low calorie, high volume foods. So I'm actually about to place an order of about 400 pounds of shredded lettuce, and I'm gonna start adding an entire fucking huckleberry schnucky to all of my meals of shredded lettuce. Slamming a big ass water, already had my coffee. It's like 10 a.m. right now. We're moving. It's 11 o'clock. I did stop eating a little bit early last night. Dude, this camera is so much better, boys. Yes! We got ourselves a little Bazinski right here. Getting this beef going. We're gonna get it on our plate going. And I think I'm not eating carbs. I'm not eating carbs to start off the day at all. No carbs. We're gonna do some banana peps. And we're gonna throw a little bit of sour cream on there. So that should be fucking nice. Wow, I love this camera. Skid it! Oh, dude, I think it also has a wider FOV. What the heck? It does. It has a wider FOV. FOV, field of... Wait, what's FOV stand for again? Field of what? Vicinity? Field of my nutsack? Can you hear the fucking thing going? Dialing in. I'm fucking Nate Diaz! What if should I flash my freaking schnitzel at it? And then paint a little blur over it? I hope that fucking thing isn't annoying. The only thing that's concerning about this fucking camera is the battery. Oh no, the battery's full right now. We got a new SD card in there again, so we shouldn't have. We're gonna do 6 ounces. No more than 6 ounces per meal moving forward. Oh, it's gonna suck. I usually like to do about 10 ounces.
Nothing better than morning beef.
Yeah, dude. Few people understand the power of morning beef.
Crazy.
It literally puts your stomach in the fucking Emiliana trenches. But it's a beautiful experience.
It's like
I think you're looking at the beef like you're ready for a plate.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna do some cottage cheese. Dude, cottage cheese has been hitting, bro. Get myself some cottage, bro. Cottage cheese is such a fucking hack, yo. 120 calories for half a cup. So, and it has 13 grams of protein. Damn, bro, I don't know how that audio is sounding, but... Meal 1 of the day. We have 6 ounces of ground beef, 120 grams of cottage cheese, 1 avocado cup, banana peppers, and sriracha. I've said it before, but after the first month and a half of the cut, another very important helpful tip is mindful eating. I am the least mindful fucking eater in the world. Every time I get hungry, I just want to throw back everything instantaneously. But taking a moment and really just appreciating each bite, that's the #1 goal for this week, for me at least. Everything else is in check, but eat more mindfully. Slow down, appreciate the food, and be really focused. #1 goal. We had about 50 grams of protein, 16 carb, probably mainly from the banana peppers and the guac, and 26 fat. That was a really good fucking meal, and I feel really good after that. 495 calories for all of that. It's 11:14. Now I'm probably not gonna... My gosh, talk about a fucking hairball. Probably not gonna eat now till about 1-ish p.m. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Then go do some cardio. The lettuce is here, fellas. Might order 100 fucking bags of these. We got some new banana peppers as well. Check this out. In this entire bag of lettuce, this whole fucking bag, there's 25 calories. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna eat a whole fucking bag with another 6 ounces of beef, a little bit of hot sauce, and probably a little bit of Greek yogurt. Absolutely fucking delicious. Let's put it together. Let's get another 6 ounces of beef. Another 6 ounces of beef.
Another 6 ounces.
Another beautiful 6 ounces. Life is fucking great with beef. What do you have to complain about when you eat beef? Nothing. And you have it ready in your fridge all fucking day long. In the beef goes, 30 seconds. And you fucking pump. And I'm gonna dump this whole 25 Are you fucking kidding me right now, bro? Fucking cleaning lady just came here.
Oh, Richie.
And I just spilled like a little bit of lettuce. Stay in your room, Chen. Stay in your fucking room. Stay in there. I'm ordering 40 more bags of lettuce and keeping them in my fucking bed. I'm gonna use them as a fucking pillow. They're actually pretty nice. I could actually sleep on this lettuce. Not even gonna lie. Dude, that's actually a really nice pillow. We're gonna get ourselves another plate. We're gonna set the plate down. We got our beef to the right of it. And we're just, oh my God. Oh my God. And we're just gonna, who's gonna carry the boats? 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 That is gonna fuck me up. That's a lot of fucking lettuce. That's the easiest way to do it. Look at that much fucking whole bag of lettuce. I think I would have been okay with half. But, again, who's gonna carry the fucking boats? 139 grams of cottage. Little fucking cottage. Little cottage. This is a beautiful fucking gargantuan meal. Honestly, now that I think about it, I've been fucking up not having shredded lettuce during this cut as much. So much volume. We also had a little bit of pickled onions left. Oh my God, look at the autofocus, bro. And we're gonna put some Franks in here. Mix it up. And get that resin from the onions in there. Fucking delicious. We're coming with full force, as you guys can tell. Back to 20 minutes. I don't give a fuck. I'm graduating school one way or another. We need full fucking throttle. With the full mouth. Yo. Just stepped outside real quick. Total calories now. We're at total calories now. It's like 890 for the day. It's 2 p.m. I'm gonna chill out, I think, I'm gonna go to the gym at 4 p.m. I'm gonna sit out here for 10 minutes. Go back inside, crank some work, finish up some things. Dialed University launches really right around the corner. Next fucking week, low key. For those of you watching. And yeah. See if maybe we got any good thoughts out here while in the sun. Throw back a little TikTok, chill out, but. Dialing in, big cardio session here, fellas. Beautiful fucking day walking to the gym. Oh my gosh. I love this camera so much more. Can you guys see the difference with the quality? Let me know below. Also, yeah, this vlog is gonna be a mix of Q&A / all day. I just put on my story. Throw in the fucking questions, but. All right. Let's get into this Q&A. Thank you to all you guys who fucking dropped questions on the IG story. Some on there were a little bit way too out of control, but I got a list here on my phone. 20 questions we're gonna get through. Just a little bit of arms, a little bit of legs. Let's get into it. Question number 1. Is the squirrel and hair look going to stay for good? The squirrel, the mulligan. It's been the 2024 look. Feeling absolutely fucking feral. I think it's gonna stay for a bit. Maybe we go back to buzz cut or fucking absolute alpaca mammoth long hair to the fucking dome. Maybe we'll go back to that, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm really fucking with the mullet and the mustache. Question number 2, what inspires me? I get really inspired by, good stories. People who climbed tons of obstacles and made it through tons of challenges, and they get to the point where they finally accomplish their goals after tons of years and failure. And I think that's what inspires me, just wanting to become fucking better, constantly, striving to be better. I feel like the number one thing that causes unhappiness is living in stagnation and not always looking to how we can become better and grow, whether that's physically, mentally, in business, relationships. So, I don't know, I wanna make a big impact, and I wanna continue to grow and just, become the best fucking version of myself. That really inspires me. But seeing others crush it and, have amazing stories really inspires me. I wanna have a special story. Number 3, when did my fitness journey start and what made me start? I started training back when I was 16 years old. I was an absolute little fat fuck in middle school. Used to be called Chunky Checks, Manatee, fucking Shamu. Used to get bullied when I was younger. It was pretty tough, but I'm grateful I went through it because it was definitely one of the biggest motivators for me to get my shit together, stop no-lifing video games, and start absolutely fucking crushing it. That's when I started, when I was 16, and I never felt better since. How did I come up with sheep? To be 100% honest, I just made the noise randomly in one of my fucking videos, like, last year in October. And it was actually funny as fuck because Bert Kreischer, Bert the Machine, that was one of the first videos he ever reposted of mine. And it had the suey in it. And for a comedian of that level of humor, to repost that video, maybe it was meant to be. Suey, it just came out of me. Like most of the things you hear in my videos, it's blurted out. It just comes out of the system. Question 5. Single best piece of advice for mental health. Self-respect. Put the fucking work in. For mental health, man, that's such a broad question. There's not one single best piece of advice because everyone's different. Everyone has different experiences, different challenges. But if you put yourself first, if you make sure you're taking care of your health, you're eating healthy and you're doing your thing, you know, you are what you eat. What you put in your body will reflect physically and mentally. So I would really, take care of yourself. Nutritionally, physically, 2 very important things. How did I become so knowledgeable in health and wellness? Well, I spent thousands of hours absolutely watching podcasts, YouTube videos, reading studies. And the thing that's taught me the most, I'm not talking too fast here because I'm on the fucking bike, but what's taught me the most has definitely been trial and error. The number one way to learn is to act and give it a shot. I've tried, all sorts of different nutritional diets, carnivore, intermittent fasting, paleo, keto, carb cycling. I've tried push-pull legs, upper body, lower body, chest tries, back buys, calisthenics, hybrid training, high cardio, not lifting, and that's what teaches you the most. Understanding how your body responds to different methods and different strategies because everyone is different. And so my best piece of advice would be to try things out for 2 to 3 months, see how your body responds. If you respond well, keep going. If not, adjust things and learn from them. Be hyper analytical. Listen to your body. That's a very big one. It's one I'm still working on now, but that's how I became knowledgeable. Trial and error and watching a fuckload of YouTube and reading shit. Also asking questions. I'm a hyperactive, curious motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if someone thinks my question is stupid. If I have a question, I'm gonna ask it. Definitely do the same. And never hesitate to shoot me a DM with a question or anything. I try to get to all of them. 7, what am I studying and what are my plans after university? I am currently studying finance and business at Northeastern University in Boston. And I'm probably not going to put my degree to use and go to work in any corporate finance position. I worked in growth equity, venture capital in New York last year, and in investment consulting when I was a sophomore in college. Both great experiences, taught me a lot, but I don't feel the level of fulfillment and purpose that I do compared to doing, full-time taking on social media, sharing positivity, educating people on some of the things that have made me become, a better young adult and one that's still learning how to fucking traverse life. But very passionate about entrepreneurship, and I'm working on 2 projects right now that I'm super fucking excited for. One called Dialed University, which is launching in about 2 weeks, and one called, I can't say the name of it yet, but let's just say it's a hydration supplement that I genuinely think is going to change the market. We're looking to compete with Liquid IV and make their formula look like absolute shit. So that should be dope. But Dialed University is my first big venture that I'm launching in the coming weeks. It's a exclusive community with a premium price on it, and it's going to have everything that you've seen me discuss in my videos: health, nutrition, hangover hacks, balancing lifestyle, making your mindset absolutely dialed in and bulletproof, how I dealt with anxiety and panic attacks, how to potentially build your personal brand and scale that. Every single thing that you've heard me talk about, talking to girls, confidence, everything, it's going to be on there in the community. We're going to be bringing in professionals every other week, hopping on exclusive calls, answering questions, just continuing to build a really valuable network with the motherfuckers who are just the most dialed in. So that'll be coming soon. Those are going to be 2 of the biggest things I'm working on as soon as school's over in May. What's my background? I was born in the US, but my entire family is from Venezuela, Caracas, Venezuela. My brother and I are first gen US, but we speak fluent Spanish. How tall am I? I'm 5'11". Fuck anyone that thinks 5'11" isn't a real height. Wasn't lucky enough to get blessed with a 6 feet tall buddy, but how do I stay motivated on difficult days? Well, this is very plain and simple. Anytime you have no motivation, remember that motivation is like farting. You feel a little something inside of you, then you let it out, and it's fucking gone. The only way you stay motivated is if you act. Action comes first, motivation comes second. Once you see results, the motivation really starts to kick in. You're never gonna feel motivation when you aren't eating healthy, aren't seeing results in the mirror. But the moment you see those abs start to come in, and the strength start to come in, and the focus, and all other aspects of life become better, in the gym more specifically, that motivation is gonna be fucking flying out your ass. 8 minutes in here, feeling pretty good. What is my favorite type of music, and who are my favorite artists in that music, and when did I get into it? This is a question related to minimal house music, techno. I don't have a favorite artist at the moment, but some of my favorites are Chris Stussy, Jamie Jones, Seth Troxler, Nick Curley, Politics of Dancing, Ben Sterling, Marco Carolla, Tomon, definitely missing a ton of good ones. But those are the first that come to my mind. Those are great. When did I get into house music, techno, electronic music? When I was 16, spent a lot of time traveling to Europe. Just always loved being around people who listen to techno music, minimal, so that's part of the reason I got into it so early on. It's absolutely electric. It's absolutely my favorite type of fucking music. I consider it more of a feeling than a genre. I don't know. Something's off with me already. You guys know that something is fucking off. But music flows through my blood in a weird way. It activates my whole body. It's like if a taser hits me when I hear a good bass line mixed with a, hi-hat and snare all put together perfectly with some synths in the background. It does something weird to me. It is like an electric shock. With a little African sugar in my fucking bunk and Bustelli when I listen to techno music. My gosh. Do I ground myself regularly? And is there a best time for grounding? For those of you who don't know what grounding is, it's when you walk outside barefoot with your feet on the grass. And this has been one of the practices that I've prioritized the most in the last 3 years. So there is no best time to ground, to my knowledge. I like to do it first thing in the morning if I get a chance, when the sun is first shining, to activate my circadian rhythm, wake up, get the blood fucking flowing. But the reason I started grounding was because it taught me more about being in the present moment, knowing that, we're here. Like, we're alive. We feel good. We should be grateful, appreciative that we're here on this fucking world. It's some deeper shit that I am planning on going into in a longer YouTube video, because it's one of these practices that help me overcome anxiety and panic attacks more than anything else. It has a much deeper meaning. Nowadays, I view it as in the number one sports car in the world with the best brakes is the 911 GT3 RS. That's a sexy fucking car. And there's a reason why it's one of the fucking nicest, fastest, most well-operating vehicles in the world, because it has the best fucking brakes. And I feel like if a human wants to be like a GT3 RS, we need to learn how to brake properly, turn properly. And to turn and brake properly, we need to know how to be present. And grounding is one of those ways to achieve that, in my opinion, from my own experiences. And that is another one that goes into tips for anxiety. Anxiety is the lack of presence. It's your mind is thinking about the future and the past and not the present moment. And sometimes you gotta remember that not everything that your mind tells you is true. If it's attacking you and telling you some bullshit, doesn't mean it's fucking true. Best thing you can do, take a couple deep breaths, go ground yourself, go on a walk, play some music that you enjoy, drink some fucking water, exercise, do things that force you to be in the moment. Next question is, how can you optimize your testosterone without steroids? The chances of someone being in their ages between 18 through 30 asking this question is pretty high, because that's the majority of my audience. And you probably have pretty good testosterone unless you're fucking eating like shit and drinking every fucking day. But the best way to optimize your testosterone is to lift heavy weight, eat whole clean foods, avoid processed sugars, seed oils, junk food, refined sugars, all those fucking garbage, Oreos, pastries, horse shit. Lift, eat right, sleep, extremely important. It's not about how long you sleep, it's about how well you sleep. Getting high quality sleep, making sure you're not deficient in magnesium or zinc or fucking, any main minerals in the body that allow us to operate at maximum capacity. Strong immune system, strong mind, strong muscles, strong gut. That's the key, that you have a lot of vitamin D. That's the one that I was trying to say before. Very, very fucking important. Vitamin D is literally the pillar, the main pillar of having a balanced hormonal panel for men and women. If your vitamin D is deficient, you're gonna have worse mood, less energy, less focus, higher stress, cortisol. So make sure you're taking your vitamin D, doing all the other things I said. And some natural supplements that could help with that is boron, tribulus, DHEA, tonkali. Those are the first things that come to my mind. Ashwagandha a little bit because it lowers your cortisol, which is your stress hormone. Inverse relationship with cortisol and free testosterone, to my knowledge. So that could help. Thoughts on the carnivore diet? I love carnivore besides how fucking shitty the pumps are in the gym. Like eating a little bit of rice or some bread before fucking hitting a lift is incomparable to being 100% carnivore and taking honey and eating fruit. But the majority of my day, I'm eating animal protein, whole foods, and not that many carbs. I think prioritizing eating a lot of animal foods is undoubtedly the most important thing. Eating carbs around activity periods, spiking your glucose levels before you lift and pump weight, to me is the number one way to go. So I do have somewhat of a carnivore approach, but I make sure to have carbs to fuel my workouts. How do you resist force sending? This one took me a very fucking long time. Force sending, I think you gotta let the Trojan horse out of you first, you know. First 2 years of college, you're just gonna go all fucking ape shit unless you're absolutely dialed in and are able to, you know, kind of forget about FOMO and that, you know, every weekend is pretty much the same shit. And drinking every single weekend, you're kind of just burning away time. I burned away fucking so much time, but I'm happy I did because now, over the last year, 2 years, I've started to see everything very clearly. The picture has been full in my face. All right, guys, that wraps up the majority of this Q&A because my fucking mic just died at the end. I'm glad we got through those questions. If not, that would have been the third attempt at the Q&A, but much fucking love. Let's get back into the vlog. And let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. We'll do more Q&As. That's the Chris Stussy right there, getting me ready for the gym. Another one bites the dust. And another one say, and another one say, another one bites the dust. Yeah! 1 lavasa, 2 lavasa, 3 lavasa, 4. Beyonce, shake your ass because I'm going to eat it. We got ourselves 1.5 lavasa wraps, 10.7 ounces of beef. The shredded lettuce is in effect. The shredded lettuce is in effect. Mustard and hot sauce. And of course I got a little fucking CZ, couple sugars on the left-hand side. This puts me at 2,077 calories for the day, and I'm done. The pain is beginning, guys. The pain is beginning. It's 650. Actually, I'm gonna have 1 scoop of whey protein after this. That'll put me at 2,180. I did 50 minutes of cardio before this, but say good morning to the fucking pain because now is when the cut is gonna get fucking aggressive. That's some good shit. Hopefully you enjoyed that Q&A. It was a great time doing that Q&A. Maybe we'll start doing those every time I do a long cardio session. I'm feeling really good this week. Really happy I have this new camera. Really happy with 2093. Chen's walking around wearing briefs, just wiggling his middle section to 2093. March is right around the fucking corner. We're almost 1 quarter through fucking 2023, Chen.
Time flies by when you're having fun.
Like Yeet's fucking UFO. All you need is a chip and a chair. I'm gonna smash this, fellas, and then probably go watch some Riley Reid. No, I'm kidding. Simon is back, you rats.
Wow.
Check it out.
That's a fancy camera.
Yeah! We're back, boys. That wraps up today. He's back from the cruise ship.
2 weeks.
Blackjack animal last night. How much did you run up?
I went up $900 in like an hour.
Oh, camera's gonna fucking crash on us, but we'll see you tomorrow.